Alright, welcome back to this Knights of Anorland Act 3. I'm going to continue where I left off last one, in the museum. Let's see what we got going here. That tells you, this is some interesting placement. Also, I swear, I swear this has got to be that one thing that moved around. I mean, come on, it knocked that over. Also, as I was editing and putting together the other video, I realized that I didn't actually go and see the golden door thing in the last area. So I kind of want to go and check that out. But I'm going to hold off on that for now. And we're just going to go down these steps here. I heard something. That. Yeah, it's definitely eerie down here. Hereby on January 7th, 1832, I hereby announce the new Lord and owner of Anorland Castle, Richard Borland. He has been instated per the decree and resignation of Lord Wilf Terence, who in his own words has said Richard to be capable young man up to the task of lordship, with a keen understanding of politics and a passion for history. Much shall be expected of Richard, modernizing our nation, better contract and trade with the European continent, along with new mines, for better excavation of raw materials such as iron and copper. Overall, the future of Anorland looks promising, with greatness looming at the very horizon. Oh, hey, it's Julian's again. H.C. Julian's, High Official. Huh. I think I saw that in the last one, but I didn't just register it until now. But Borland. I just made fun of that guy's manner. That's probably that Alexander person. No wonder he wants me dead. Yeah, probably. Richard! Oh. God, I thought there was movement. Don't scare me like that. I don't like it anymore. Oh, this is fun. There is movement. Excuse me? Oh, hey, a book. Did you fall off the thingy? How could you? See, I can make noise too. Oh yeah, so it is like the whispers of the day. Yeah, just leave that there. Oh, is this the ghosts I was asking for? Fantastic. Who knew that they would add them in the same freaking playthrough that I have done. In any case. Huh? Oh. Well, that was my fault. Let me just grab some oil from here. I was hoping for... Ooh, really? Yeah, this is some eerie schmuck. Is there like a light I can light? No? Okay. The Great Testament, Chapter 8, Defeat of Calavre? Calavre? Oh, no. Alright, well, let's just speed through this real quick.
After the complete destruction of Malion, a crucial strategy meeting was held between the remaining kingdoms as to plan some way to fight back against Calavre, but all had little hope. The way in which Malion was destroyed made everyone realize that it was almost pointless, for Calavre alone could lay utter waste to all of the remaining kingdoms combined with no man-made weapon able to scratch him. The elder spirits were busy trying to deal with Voldrin and Melarzil throughout the other continents, but managed to send a letter of plea to Ragnar, who arrived several days later into the grand capital. The help of the elder spirits was crucial, for humanity had no chance of winning. Extensive discussions took place against the counterattack. Ragnar had learned that Calavre had created itself a sort of armor, a means of protection against this reality which constantly tried to diminish these foreign beings. This allowed Calavre to roam the world freely without our reality impacting him, but also presented a unique opportunity. Should Calavre's armor be destroyed, its essence would once more be vulnerable, and a strong push could potentially cause it to retreat back into the fortress. The plan was set, and Ragnar gathered as many soldiers as he could, those few that survived Malion, and the best possible from Lormarns, ultimately gathering 10,000 troops under his command. Ragnar set off into the entrance to the Grave Mountains to the gate that led to Calavre's domain. The road to Anorland took 2 weeks, with the way to the mountains another week, and at last Ragnar's army stepped foot in front of the crevice that served as a passage to the Grave Mountains. And there was a cavalry's army situated to defend the only means of entry into the dreaded lands. These knights that had been tortured and corrupted by cavalry, enclosed in armor serving as an eternal prison, stood there in the thousands, with many more surely made should cavalry be given enough time to do so. Time was of the essence. This needed to be dealt with as soon as possible. Ragnar stood up from a hill and ordered the men to prepare for an assault. Large catapults were brought and ready to be set loose on the enemy knights while the soldiers went into formation. The enemy did not stand idle, however, for Crera, the traitor, had entered upon the upcoming battlefield, bringing himself dark clouds and deafening thunder. Such was the power of the sword he was wielding. Imbued with the might of cavalry, Crera had become a significant threat. The battle had begun. The catapults launched large boulders towards the crowded enemy knights, several being crushed, but many still surviving with varying degrees of damage to their armors. Piercing or breaking them was optimal choice, as the souls would diminish and cease to exist. For they all were all of cavalry's power, which this reality rejected. The enemy knights began advancing, backed up by several guardians, larger, more potent foes wielding great hammers of devastating capabilities. These were foes Ragnar had to deal with personally. He walked upon one guardian, and forced it to topple over with his will, for Ragnar was an elder spirit, beyond mortality, fueled by the light of dryness, and given human form by Ori. Ragnar struck the fallen guardian with his blade, imbued with the very essence of light of dryness. The sword penetrated the armor and destroyed the soul within. Crera, who had witnessed the might of Ragnar, begun to act. He brought down lightning upon the battlefield, all the catapults were hit and destroyed, and many soldiers were scorched by the lightning. Yet Ragnar stood. Crera stepped into the field of battle personally, fueled by arrogance and the confidence in his newfound power, swept away the thoughts that he was still but a mere mortal human going against a cosmic being. Crera attempted to strike Ragnar, but found his sword fly off his hands by the sheer force of Ragnar's power with his own blade. That a loud shockwave was heard throughout the entire area. He then struck Crera in his chest, going through his armor and killing him instantly. Whew. But the battle was not yet over. It was all this moment that the gates of the mountains opened. Indeed, Calavray had come, for the opportunity to kill Ragnar, one of the elder spirits, would indeed be a grand accomplishment. Towering at 3 times the height of a normal man, all mortals grew afraid, but Ragnar quickly spread out his might across the field, setting the people's minds at ease, and in effect granting them more confidence. Calavry set his sight upon Ragnar and began walking towards him. Suddenly, Ragnar fell to the ground. He knew now that Calavry's full might was upon him, a sheer pressure slowly breaking his body apart, yet Ragnar persevered and stood up with all of his own might. Blood started rapidly flowing from his mouth, and he could feel some of his bones breaking. But he could not falter, for his existence was at stake. He needed to finish this quickly. He could not hold his body together indefinitely. Cavalry now brought up his own sword, Valdakar, a blade so massive it dwarfed the average human and was solely made to destroy souls to kill the elder spirits. If Cavalry could not overcome Ragnar's might with his own in time, the sword would finish the spirit for good. Extreme caution was crucial. Even a small slash would not only greatly damage his body, but could even damage his very essence. Cavalry swung the morbid blade, and Ragnar used his shield to defend against the blow. The impact of this was so great that all but the 2 combatants fell over from the enormous shockwave. Again, Cavalry struck, and Ragnar once more defended. His options running thin. His options running thin? I think that's supposed to be thin. He needed an opening for an attack. After several strikes from Cavalry, Ragnar made his choice. He dropped his shield at the moment of impact, dashed through between Cavalry's legs, and as quickly as he could, pierced the armor of Cavalry from the back with his sword. Ragnar held his sword in place, the power of light of dryness slowly eroding Calavry's very being. Cavalry would not be destroyed, though, and a final effort against Ragnar exploded the armor completely, sending Ragnar and his sword flying across the entire field. Cavalry was once more vulnerable to the reality, the rippling terror of the void. In this reality, the essence of Cavalry was exposed. Cavalry's wrath was set upon Ragnar, flinging and twisting his body, ripping off his right arm in the process. But hope had arrived. Quaras, the second hand of Ori, had heard of this battle and came to Ragnar's aid before his body could be destroyed. Cavalry did not risk such confrontations, and so fled back into the fortress in a flash. Cavalry had been pushed back, thus the battle was a victory for Ragnar.
Whew. Huh? Alright, time for part 2 of the speed run.
After Ragnar's victory, large chunks of the knights of Cavalry were destroyed. The rest of them were situated in Cavalry's fortress. Few were taken captive into the deep dungeons of the world to be studied by greater powers. The blade, Valdkar, was taken and many attempts were made to destroy it, yet despite their efforts, they could not fully destroy it. The best they were able to do was to break off chunks of the blade, until nothing but a small unintuitive part was left as what could merely serve as a dagger. This small piece could not be broken by any means, and even the combined might of spirits would not be enough. Only the absolute destruction of Cavalry would truly break away what remains of the blade. But the victory against Cavalry was short-lived, however. A far grander catastrophe was on the horizon. Such a little thing, but with such far-reaching consequences. Roughly a week later, Ragnar felt a tear in his being. Something had been severed. This was the case for all elder spirits, and the answer soon came clear. Ori had been destroyed, and such a thing could be done, but no other than these shadows. These shadows. Valerian and the second had slain the Lord of the Elder Spirits. Oh no, this is not good. With the Keeper of the Light of Dryas gone, the Elder Spirits could no longer draw strength from the light. Should they use all of their essence, they will vanish, disappear from existence. This is extremely problematic. If the Void Gangers were not destroyed, the Elder Spirits would eventually all lose. Ragnar contacted the other spirits. Malazel was about to be defeated, but Valdarin's whereabouts are currently unknown, since entry to the Shifel realms was needed to kill High Lord Ori. But Valdarin should be re-entering this world to one location or another. Ragnar began concentrating, looking for any ripples in the continent. Traces of a portal between this planet and the other realm. And a trace he did indeed find, the plains of Cornanus. Valdarin will appear there in a few days. Ragnar decided to ride there as fast as possible, against the advices of many. Advisors and lords urged patience and caution to call for the other elder spirits to plan decisive action against Valdrin. But Ragnar knew better. Fighting Ori in the Outer Realm would no doubt leave Valdrin in its weakest state, and should Valdrin be allowed to gain power, the chances of destroying the Void Being would keep on decreasing. Valdrin had to be destroyed as soon as possible, with such a golden opportunity existed. Ragnar left to fight Valdrin, and for days and nights men waited for any sort of news. And after more than a week, Ragnar returned to the capital. He had indeed defeated Valdrin. The second shadow was no more. But Ragnar himself looked extremely weary. He left for his chambers and did not wish to be disturbed. Soon enough, even news of Mauser's capture and imprisonment reached far and wide. The mass campaign of several of the elder spirits finally managed to bring the third shadow to its heels. A prison was constructed deep into the depths of the earth, each of the spirits giving part of their essence to seal the dungeon, which Mauser would never be able to escape as long as the spirits existed. With Valdrin gone, Mauser's imprisonment and Calivria weakened, the elder spirits seemed to be on the winning side, but the death of Ori had severe impacts, and the elder spirits were growing even more desperate on extinguishing these threats for good.
Whew. Oh, please. No! Okay, this one. Okay. Part 3, Electric Boogaloo.
High Lord Ori, keeping of the Light of Jonas, his death marked a crippling blow against the elder spirits, for despite their victories, if they could not replenish their essence, they would indeed lose in the long run. After the victory against Mesril, hardly no human was able to interact with the spirits. They mainly seemed to keep to themselves, discussing the next stage of action. Even Ragnar did not allow any visitors to his chambers. Later, the Elder Spirit Corps arrived and sought to create a chamber for himself in the catacombs that were built shortly before the mass war against the Void Beings began. As per Corps' instruction, a burial chamber was built into the very depths of the catacombs. As to why he wanted his chamber constructed, all he answered was that he was growing extremely weak and needed a place secure enough to sustain and protect him. Construction of the chamber took a significant while, and each passing day, Corps grew more and more nervous, even fearful. Once the chamber was finally complete, Corps ventured there, taking his own sword, Cloran Bar, with him. The sword was rather unique in a way, and it was made of the parrot light of dryness, but also crafted from the fragments of Vadakar. This made the sword rather powerful in its own right. Once Corps was in his burial chamber, he ordered everyone present to leave, as he would personally seal his own tomb. The following day saw the weather grow eerie, dark clouds began to block the sun from shining, and a strong wind began to occur. During these moments, however, a loud noise was reported to have erupted from Ragnar's personal chambers. Those who heard it had difficulty explaining it. It was akin to a combination of lightning strike and a screech. Ragnar's. Yeah, right. Chambers were finally entered upon, and he found furniture flown about in such force that some bits and pieces had stuck to the stone walls from all sorts of objects. And Ragnar's body, in the middle of the room, what remained anyway, was nothing more than bones. Bones. When picked up, they all soon dissolved into mere dust scattered throughout the room. Ragnar was now indeed dead, but from what many higher lords assumed, he was only dead physically, and that he still existed beyond the limitations of a physical body. And at last, after all these ominous premonitions in the air, I, Omnis Veladin Artus, the one who has written this grand tome in our world, now witnessed the end of it. The true goal of these so-called elder spirits was to destroy these void beings, not of our reality. And if they cannot directly destroy them, they will, of course, do whatever is necessary to, at the very least, ensure that they will never grow powerful enough to affect this galaxy. It began suddenly, a massive earthquake, ripping enormous craters everywhere in the Balavian continent, and soon enough, water began flowing in from this ocean. The spirits are planning to bury this entire continent with the remaining void beings in it. We humans are simply an afterthought. There's nothing to be done. We are doomed to be buried in the depths of the oncoming sea, a sunken graveyard of bones under a dark sky. Our legacy only a whisper for the generations to come. It is the end of our time, and none live to tell it. Written by Omnis Veladin Artus, Grand Historian of Le Mans.
Woo! That was a trip. Okay. So, yoink. What does this say? I don't know. I got the epoxy. Time to leave. Time to leave. I'm leaving. Excuse me, moi? Is there a reason for this? I'm leaving. You can't tell me not to. Oh shit. What was what? Oh! Is that... That's not Gregory. Is it Robert? No, it wouldn't be Robert either. Wait, could it be Calivray? Is he gonna go that way or this way? I'm gonna go hide right over here. Hey, buddy! Gregory, Richard, Calivray. Who are you? Or is it Ragnar looking for his body again? Okay, I think he's going to go in that way. Maybe. He did. You cannot beat what you cannot get to. Wait. Excuse me? God, this is not, no. Why? What am I supposed to do about this? Oh. No, wait. There was a way to go about leaving, right? Like, So this is a... I knew it. It was one of them creature things. Okay, so like... I'm just gonna hide over here for a bit. You can continue breaking stuff as you please, as you see fit. Don't mind me. So wait, what am I supposed to do about that? Or am I supposed to wait for him to come by and, like, demolish it or something? That's a possibility. Is he gonna demolish it, or do I, like, have to fight him somehow? I don't really have a way to fight him unless I can shank him in the eyes with this needle, but, you know, I don't know if that's gonna work the way I hope it would. Anyways, this will work. Wait, is he actually coming over here? Oh my god, he's right behind me. Okay, don't make any noise. Why are you breaking down all the doors? There's no reason for that. I mean, I guess there is a reason for it. I feel like he's over there still. Okay, he's over this way. You know, while I wait for him to meander around, let me just get a sip of coffee. So I'm assuming he just broke down that door. So that means this is the only door keeping me safe. Oh. Okay, he turned around and went back. I was about to say, don't come here. Yes, go away. Go to that portal thing. Destroy it. Let me live. I'm actually curious if I can just... I wonder if he did, in fact, do that. Like, what am I... What would I even be... No, it's still there. What am I supposed to do about that? Borland Manor key, Backhall Gate key, stencil. Might find this. Small needle? Yeah, let me just jam a small needle into the portal. Hello? Hello? Did he go? Okay, but he didn't, like, he didn't destroy the thing like he should have. Or did he just go back downstairs? I think he just... I mean, he can't move that fast, can he? Yeah, okay, so now I gotta deal with this door somehow. Some necromancy? Throw a skull at it. I don't know. So, like, the door... This is kind of strange. No? Yeah, that's what I figured. Backhall Gate key? Okay, no, I can't definitely. Okay. What kind of Great Eagle and Fountain? Crowbar of a free man? Oh. Oh, I get it. I get it. What's this? The titanium amulet. Well, that's gone. Stencil of the Lost Blacksmith. Okay, well, I was able to pick that one up, so that's interesting. Great Alchemy book. Shards of the Eldrium mixture. The Great Lion. Mr. Statue Pace, as used to be right there. So that's a thing. It's like, what? Okay, so I'm not sure I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I thought I heard something. What's this? Moon in the pentagram. Shield of Ragnar the Great. Yeah! Shit, that's one hell of a tower shield. Old Prussian map. Ah. The flat skull. The flat skull. Carefully crafted angel figure. Small garden. Okay. Piece of an ancient tablet. Oh, I can touch it. Tiny, tiny, tiny box. Oh. Interesting. That doesn't cover hers, but not much. I should still be careful with it. Expensive. Needle. It seems to be wrecking my blood through my skin. I wonder what would happen if I had something with it. Oh! Now see, that's the kind of stuff I need. Now where am I going to find pieces of a body? Well, I mean, I did have a skull, but that doesn't have blood on it. So let's go and find the other pieces that were down here. I don't know, you think I should... Yeah, let's just go with the torso. Why not? The heaviest piece. The one that takes the longest to move. Yeah. Does it take the longest to move? It kinda. Yeah, I should probably be careful with the staircase. I don't want to throw it and it slide underneath and be forever unattainable. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Is that... Oh, hey! Nifty! That's actually really interesting. Okay, coffee time. So I got the mixture, or the epoxy. I can go ahead and make that mixture now, which was yonder way. Was it raining last time I was here? Like this heavily? I don't know if it was. I feel like that room's actually going to be a boss room now that I think about it. Excuse me. And epoxy. Yoink. Oh, I thought I opened that already. I guess I probably did. So what do I need the acid for, though? Picked up strong acid. You need to piss off, friend. Oh, wait, in here. Okay. You hear that heartbeat? That's not the game, that's me. It's actually the game, but you know. That's some casual spawning right there. I mean, wow. Okay, my heart's still beating, so that means he's still around. Right? Friend? Oh yeah, he's still around. Is he gonna try to bust down that door? Come here, buddy. There he is. You coming this way? He's coming this way. Ooh, wait. Is this... Oh, wait. This is a perfect time. I thought I broke that already. Why is this the perfect time? Well, I didn't open this door. The golden door I was thinking of. Wait, what? Oh. Well, that's not good. I wasn't actually able to... Wait. Hall gate key? Hold off on that. Is he coming this way? I think he might. I know the best thing to do about this would be to do this. There. Now he can never find me. Unless he's gone. Which is alright, I guess. He can leave whenever he wants. That's kind of annoying that I don't know where these back hall gate key. So this is the back hall. Would that be that door over there at the very end? Back hall gate key. Just a thought. Yeah, that room. I thought I heard foot. I did hear footsteps. Okay. Is he coming this way? He's gonna be coming this way. I should probably hide. Yep, I should probably hide in my hole. Hold on. Okay. I feel marginally safer now. You gonna break it down? No. No. Oh, did he just despawn? Oh no, he just went that way. Hello? Okay, so I got strong acid. Metal and tissue. Metal and tissue? I don't know. Hold up. Can I use this on this door? No. Metal and tissue. Metal and tissue. There's a reason I have it. I mean, I just... Where do I gotta figure out where I gotta use it at. And of course deal with Gregory Alexander Richard person as he roams around the castle for a bit. Wait, can I just... Is that the gate? Okay, I don't see him anymore. Uh-oh. No. Oh yeah, here we go. Tissue. You thought you had me. Ah, there we go. Cliff Courtyard. You see, I didn't know that that was going to be there. It's like, oh, this could come in handy. My one-use item that just spawns tissues in front of me. Wait, I'm at a courtyard. Is this a boss fight? Nah, he wouldn't do that to me, would he? No. Let's see what it loads into, though. Uh-oh. Oh, bad.